this is Stephanie, and again, you made your way to my channel, Saving with Stephanie J. Well, you probably think, Stephanie, what happened to your hair? Why do you look so bad? Well, it's not been that long since I just rolled out of bed. Let me get a sip of my cold coffee. Hang on. I gotta have a little bit of help. I thought that we would do a get ready with me video, cause I did not go to Dollar General today. I did not. Sit that down there so I don't kick it or anything. The deals at Dollar General just were not there. You know what I mean? And I was talking with somebody else, and I was like, you know, I've got so much here already, and I give a lot of it away and different things, and I'm like, doggone it, I just didn't want to go do a video on something that, you know, the prices were just not that great. And I know that they've got the weekend clearance sale, but I wouldn't have went until today, Saturday, and because I couldn't go yesterday because I had a funeral to go to. And so I thought, okay, that'll just have to do. And I have got something at church here shortly, so I thought, okay, we need to get up, we need to get going. Go Stephanie, go. So I thought I'd do a get ready with me. I hadn't done one of those in like forever. I love my cold coffee. There's just something about good old cold coffee that makes my little brain so happy. I'm going to set that up there because I'm afraid I'll get a hair in it if I sit in the floor the way I flop my hair around. We'll have to do something with this a little bit more. But let us just get ready and we'll just have a chat. You can tell I hadn't talked this morning because I'm just knocking everything over because my throat is kind of not good. Okay, I am going to put on some illuminating oil. This is, whoops, how about that? This is from Norwex. You can put it on like of a morning and of a night. I do it both times, and you just use like a little bit, and it's just a good moisturizer, and it makes my a little bit more, makes my face a little bit happier. Now remember, you need to watch on this video, and you need to make a comment down at the bottom because there is going to be another giveaway. I'm trying to decide, I might do another Walmart gift card because that was just so easy. You know, I don't have to run to the post office. I can just text it to the person that won. And see, and that way they got it immediate. There. Okay, put Mr. Lid on that. So did y'all go to Dollar General today? Did y'all find any good clearance things? Any clearance that had a digital with it that made it a money maker? Trying to get my throat going. Sometimes, you know, it just takes a little bit. All right, let's see. Let's use some. Now that it's pretty, what kind of things are y'all getting into? I'm going to use, let's see. Where's my, this, oh, that's the lip gloss. Oh, no, put lip gloss under your eyes, Stephanie. That would be, hey, where's it at? Oh, Law. Oh, Law. Where's it at? Uh-oh. We're having a major issue. Where in the world? Okay. Come on, don't freak out, Stephanie. That's just your favorite thing ever. It's for the under the eyes. It's here somewhere. Okay, I'm just not seeing it. Okay, don't freak out. Don't freak out. Oh, there it is. I put it over here in one of these little cups. I'm going to use the Dragon Beauty. And see how it's kind of purple? It is purple, but it goes under the eyes and really... Oh, no, I was trying to hurry and I broke the little... Oh, today is not going well. The little fuzzy thing fell off. Okay, I don't know. We'll do something. Whatever. Put the lid back on that and I'll... Oh, have mercy. You can put it on and it helps the purple hint under your eyes. And I also put a little bit like around the nose because it helps a little bit on that red area. Let's see. Let's put a little bit of, because my nose is kind of really red today, because my allergies are still just killing me. I'm going to use the Laura Geller, the Spackle, because that's some good stuff. It is a primer. I found if I really put I used to put just a little bit of primer on, just a little bit. But I found that if I put a little bit more primer than I was used to, my face really stays better. Because, now that was my mistake, not putting on, you know, enough. Because I guess you want it to be, I don't want to say the word thick. You want it to be the same, I guess, as your, you know, your makeup part. And I just kind of really, and then that kind of rubs in that under the eye stuff. I can't believe I broke that. What am I going to do? Dadgummit. Alright. I'm also going to use some of this Mally. This is supposed to be stress less performance makeup. And let's do this. And I mix it with a little bit of under eye concealer. Yeah, you know, Stephanie does that. I really can't wait to start getting my bike out. And this is a little bit dark for me. I went ahead and bought it just a little bit dark, knowing that summer was coming. But I just blend it in as best I can. Because it's aggravating if you buy your base like right before, you know, the seasons change, and you get a little bit of sun on your face, and you're like Casper, and you're like, oh man. You hear my wind chimes outside? They are just blowing, doing their thing. Really get around my nose, because that's where right through here is where I get redness. Like right through there, and then right around my nose. And on my chin. There we go. Decent. Then, since I was using a darker base, or, you know, makeup, I will use a powder that is white or clear, you know what I mean, instead of using one that has like a bronzer in it. And then that way it doesn't make me any darker. And it being a white, it's not like white, you know what I mean, it's like clear. It doesn't make it any darker. Boy. Oh, somebody's texting me. Hello. Just one of those texts. You know how everybody just texts you all the time. Okay. Now, I tell you what I have been doing. Every time you do that, powder goes everywhere. I have also been using, like, this is, and I got this in a boxy charm. This is a Luminous Hydra setting spray. And anytime I've got any kind of setting spray, I always shake it. I mean, I don't know if you need to, but I always do. And once I get to this part of my face, I'll kind of do a little bit of, get off my lips. I'll go ahead and set it, and then I'll set it at the end again. It seems to really help. Hey, I got a question. Do y'all like cold coffee or hot coffee? I cannot stand hot coffee. I used to drink it all the time when I worked. When I was first a nurse. Let me pick that up. And we'd drink like a pot and a half a night, like each. And I got to where that on my days off, I I was getting like horrible, horrible headaches. And I knew it was the caffeine. You know, I knew. And I prayed, Lord, if you help me break this coffee habit, I promise I will not do it again. And so I don't, it's kind of like now I don't even like hot coffee. So that's always good. Probably need, my scalp is, and my hair is dry. So I'm really lucky that I can go a couple days in between washings. So I'm very thankful for that. That will do. Not real happy with it, but that will do. Do this. Tell you what, let's go ahead and go with Mr. Eyebrows now. This is just an eyebrow pencil. And I tell you how I do my eyebrows. It might be right, it might be wrong. But you know, if you kind of set your hand like here, you go here, and the normal curve when you're doing that, see how the normal curve is just, when you do the normal curve, see, it makes a arc right like that. That makes sense? I mean, if I done it like this and didn't put my hand down, Lord knows where I'd start drawing. But if I rest my hand on my chin, see, just doing back and forth like that, it almost gives you that arc, the curve of your eyebrow. That'd be a better way to say it. And I just kind of really darken them up a little bit. I've got decent eyebrows, and so I just need to darken them up just a little bit. Because you know you've also put powder and base and stuff on your face and foundation, and so you know, it's got a little powder on them. And then I use this. This is by Wonder Beauty. Goodness knows we've got enough of that in our BoxyCharm, our Ipsy, and everything like that. Everybody uses Wonder Beauty. And this is just like a clear eyebrow gel. And I just kind of do it like that, and then I just kind of take my fingers and just run over it. I'm just doing that to kind of blend in where I just then made the marks. I don't know if that makes sense or not. Let's see who was texting us. It was just one of those texts. Do like this and get some of this powder off of me so I don't make the mistake and go somewhere with that. Okay, let's do some blush. I am going to use, my NARS Orgasm. Why do they have to name stuff like that? I'm like, And I just kind of, there's no rhyme or reason. Not a makeup expert. I just do my makeup. You know what I mean? And I just kind of give it, and I just barely. I'd rather sit for an extra minute or two and do it than do it heavy and then be like, oh. So I kind of blend as I go. Does that make sense? No. Just enough for a little color. Just a little bit. It's coffee time again. Hang on. Another sippy of coffee. Would this be ASMR? I don't know. That's weird, isn't it? Do y'all ever watch any of that? I mean, you just sit there and you watch people. It's very bizarre if you watch that on YouTube, or if you watch that on Instagram or something like that. Very bizarre. Okay, let's see. Eyes. How can I forget eyes? Let's go. I've got so many palettes, but this is still one of my favorite palettes. This is by L'Oreal, the nude palette, and you see, look, I've hit pan there. Oh my goodness, who am I? Hit pan. Another text. People just love to text me. Love. Oh, can you hear the things outside? Can you hear them now? I'm going to use my favorite one, which is this one right here, and just give it just a quick, and I mainly use this so that when I do put my darker on, it you know, you don't like, you're putting it on something that you can kind of smear around. You've got like you've got a base. You know, and this covers all the little veins and stuff in your eye. Now, this is another one of my favorites. This one right here, or that one. And remember I taught y'all this, or told you this a couple of weeks ago. I just take something, and this just happens to be a coupon that's expired. But see how it's a firm piece of paper? I mean, and I just take it and you put a corner of it at your nose, and you just kind of put to the corner of your eyebrow and just kind of do like that. And then you just, and the reason that you, and just do your, because if you go past that point on your eye, like right through here, if you go past it, it makes your eyes look droopy. And just because you do it, you know, you're not paying much attention, and you do it by accident. But this way you don't. If you wonder what I'm looking at the mirror over to my left. And see how it really, and then you can do your finger like that and kind of smooth it out so you've not got a line so heavy. Just lay it right there and go to town. I'm not doing anything special. I'm just kind of going right above the crease of my eye. Does that match? Oh, a little bit more, Just kind of give it a, be real careful. Just darken some of it up. There. See? And you just kind of, like that. And then I still, even though I had that little card, I'll still take my powder brush and kind of give it one of these, just so none of that got under my eye. Because I don't want dark under my eye when I spent so much time trying to fix that. Ta-da! Okay. I know I'm just going to town at coffee. Oh! While I'm drinking my coffee, we'll talk. I'm not... My phone again. I had everybody's name that left a comment on the Walgreens, and I think it was Tuesday. And I give everybody 24 hours to put some kind, to hit the like and put some sort of comment down below. You didn't even have to say anything in particular. Actually, it was fun what everybody was saying because it was nothing in particular. And so I done a gift card drawing, and the lady's name was Miss Tanya, and so I'll be getting in touch with her, and she can send me all her particulars, and so I can send that card to her. I just used I thought it was easier just to go in and get off of Ibotta and get a $10 gift card to Walmart, and then that way I can send her a picture of it, and then she can show it to the cashier, and you know, it's done. You don't have to, nobody has to go to the post office, nobody has to, you know, wait 4 or 5 days for it to get there. And so I figured that was the easiest way. So there will be a drawing at the on this video, because every video I do in the month of March, since March I've got my birthday in the month of March. That way you can celebrate with me. I think I done this last year. I think I did. Trying to remember. That's been so long ago. Whew, okay. My voice still isn't what it should be. Let's see. Right now, this is my favorite mascara. It's Color Pop, and it's the Act Natural. Whoop. I like it. It's not a, and it's in black, and it's not a waterproof mascara. So I like that, because sometimes, and I know I don't do my mascara right, I just kind of, you know, just kind of, oh, there's a hair. Whew. It's a hair. It's a hair. Oh, doggone. That's like, now it's like stuck there. Okay. I was about to say it's like stuck to my lashes. And I just kind of, another text. And I bet y'all are thinking, Stephanie, how many texts do you get a day? I mean, I get a lot of texts. I'm just doing this. It's hard to talk while you're putting on mascara. And I just kind of do like that. And for my lower, there's not a lot of them, so it's not real hard to put something on them. Oh, I hear the people next door or across the street. Give them a final brush through and see how they look. Let's see. Ooh, they could use a little bit of more here in a second or two when they dry. I'll lay this right here, and you know I'll lose it and I'll freak out here in a minute. I'll be like, ah! Let's see. How about, let's go with, I don't know. Do y'all have trouble picking the color of lipstick? Maybe it's because I have so much lipstick that I have trouble picking. Maybe. I'm going to go with this. It's called Rare Beauty. And it is called Support. Wouldn't you like a job naming some of these makeup colors? And it's enough of a cross between a brown and a, you know, just a really a neutral color that I use this quite a bit. Tell you what, I'll go ahead and put, ooh. I didn't know why I bother with this, still wearing masks. This is by Ofra. It is a highlighter and it's called Glazed Donut. You know what I was thinking the other day? I was on the phone with somebody last night texting right before bed, and I was thinking, and they were talking about what they ate. Oh, law, boy. Ooh, Stephanie, that went in. Wait a minute. Well, let's fix that a little bit. Whoa, went in like ham with that. I look like a Martian or something. They were talking about what they had made a roast and all this other stuff, and I was like, man, I'm hungry. And I just kind of thought of all the times that we went and had Krispy Kreme live, and I thought, oh, I need to do that again. We need to. Ooh, there's a tangle. I tell you what, after a lot of people, hang on, let's do another setting spray. A lot of people, either after you got the shots or if you had COVID, you had lots of hair loss. Knock on wood, as far as I know, I have not had COVID. So it's just been the shots. My hair is getting so thin. Does anybody else having that issue? I talked to my dermatologist, or my dermatologist that's my oncologist, and she said that lots of people are having that trouble, and there's not nothing really you can do. It'll come back. It's just thin right now. So I'm like, okay. So every time I go get my hair fixed, I'll be like, is it much worse? Is it much worse? And she'll always show me the little hairs I have so that I don't freak out as much. She cut about 3 inches of it off the other day when I went, so it would look a little bit thicker. And so I got it cut. And so she just kind of laughs when I say that. She will not admit, Miss Sarah will not admit that it is a little bit thinner because she knows I'll freak out if she admits it. I could admit it, but if she admits it, it's worse. Does that make sense? Just putting just one more coat on, because that first one just wasn't quite. Another text. There we go. How is that? Do I look put together? Lie to me. Lie. Lie to me. I didn't do my Dollar General today because, and I feel bad that I didn't, but you know, sometimes you got to come to a point that there was, and I say a significant, there was a price increase about Tuesday at Dollar General, and it was on lots of Gain and Gain products, and so what the scenario I put together just wasn't as good as what I wanted it to be, and so that's not, you know, I just, nothing jumped out at me this week. You know, they had the clearance thing, but like I say, nothing just jumped out at me, and it's like, I love doing videos more, you know, more than you know, but sometimes when you don't need something, I have a hard time going and just getting more and more and more. It comes to the point that you know, if you do bundles and sell it, or have a yard sale, or, you know, give it to people, I mean, there comes a point you're like, okay, I've got too much. You know, and that's a hard thing. You know, I don't talk political on here. I never have. But with everything that is going on right now overseas, it's forecasted, excuse me, it's forecasted that the gas prices are going to increase more. It's forecasted that prices are going to increase more. And the only way that you can combat that is couponing. If you've got people in your family that maybe doesn't coupon, or say, I don't know how to coupon, you know, I don't get all those, I don't want to get all those 20,000 copies of the newspaper, nah. You know, most of the time I coupon using digital coupons. So if you have somebody in your life that says that, and maybe you've tried to show them and they're not very receptive, maybe share my video, and somebody else telling them might help. Because that is going to be the only way that we can combat prices. That's the only way. You know, there's, you know, we kind of talked about it a couple weeks ago, like cat food. There's another text. Let me see if I can show you the picture. Hang on. This is my cat food aisle at Walmart. Let's see. Oops. Got a hair. I mean, you see how empty that is? That's the cat food aisle. Okay, and the, like, the dog pee pads. See how there's not many? I mean, usually, you know, they're stacked all the way to the edge. In my store, they, I mean, there's so many things that are like that. If you can, I would go get you, another text. I would go get you, you know, a case of bottled water. Or if you just want to go get, you know, like the jugs of baby water, which, I mean, that's perfectly good to drink, or wash stuff with, you know, it's only 90-something cents for a, you know, a milk size thing. And it's, let's see, it can be anywhere from 94 to 96, 98 cents at Walmart. Get you a couple of those. That's fairly cheap. If you have any kind of things to fill with water, I would, I mean, I'm not going to say go ham, okay, I'm not, but I would fill them up, you know, to wash your dishes with, rinse out your clothes with, just in case. Just in case. And it's one of those things, if you if you don't need it, you can always drink the water, you know, in the, you know, that you've got in the 2 liters. You can, I mean, the gallon things. You know, if you don't need it, fine. It's not like it's something that it's going to go bad. You know, you can water your plants with it. Who cares? It's something that you can use. It's not like, you know, I'm telling you to fill up, you know, go get one of those huge things, you know, that's almost as big as a car and fill it up. I'm not telling you to do that. Because I'm not doing that. What y'all don't know, I guess, is I'm a little bit of a prepper. And if you want me ever to talk about that, I'll do a video on what I do as a prepper. And a lot of people, when they hear somebody's a prepper, they just assume that you've got like ammunition and guns and a weird kind of freeze-dried food everywhere. No. But I do believe in being a prepared person because I am single. I do live by myself. If the world goes sideways, it's just me. And so I have to be able to take care of me in a way that none of my family worries about me. And so my family don't worry about me in that sense. They know that I'm a pretty tough cookie, and I'm pretty mean, and I can take care and handle all kinds of stuff. And we'll just leave it at that. But I don't know. Just let's talk about it. Okay, so the winner of that first $10 gift card was Miss Tanya. Like I said, I'll be getting in touch with her. Leave a comment down below, and you can say anything. Tell me something that you got at Dollar General today or this weekend that you thought was a good deal. Tell me if you're doing anything to be, the word prepper sounds bad, prepared in case things go a little bit sideways. Talk to me down below. But if you would, hit the like button and leave that comment so you can be in the drawing for the next gift card. And if you would, I would appreciate this if you would, you know, take one of my videos, maybe not this one or whatever, and throw it to your Facebook page or send it to somebody, because I do say all the views that I get does help, and I do appreciate it. Alrighty, we will talk to you later. Bye.